All right, as we've told you, the big breaking news of this hour is that CPI has extended support to the TVK for government formation. So that assures that the number goes up to 2 from 107. TVK will have 109 number. But remember, still short of a few numbers to attain that 118 mark. We're also expecting the CPM and the VCK to extend their support. There you have it. That's the letter of unconditional support that the CPI has extended to the TVK and Vijay. So, of course, anytime soon now, we might have the letters of support coming in from the VCK as well as the CPM as well. Remember, all three parties have 2 MLAs each, and with them coming together to support the TVK, Vijay is expected to get to that majority mark and eventually form the government. Let me quickly go across to our correspondent, Siddharth MP, who's joining us live from Chennai with the latest. Siddharth, finally, we've got, the decks being cleared for Vijay to become the next chief minister and form the next government. At least we have one letter of unconditional support coming in from the CPI. Can we also expect in any time soon the VCK and the CPM also to extend their letters of support?
So what we're given to understand that it's a done deal with both left parties. While we don't have the copy of the letter from CPIM, we are given to understand that that's also a done deal. So effectively, Congress 5 seats adding to the mix. Then thereafter, it's the left parties 4 seats being added. So 107 plus 5, 112, and then now 4 more. So that's 116, and then VCK 2 more. If and when that happens, that's going to be the magic number 118. So this is the math. So Vijay, pretty much all decks cleared. It's now only the VCK that has to come out. As far as the left parties are concerned, we're given to understand it's a done deal. So it's only the VCK that's pending. And once that happens, then it's only a matter of Vijay meeting the governor and staking claim to form the government. There's a likelihood that it could happen sometime this evening or tonight itself. Vijay could head to the Lok Bhavan and issue all these letters of support and stake claim formally to form the government. And once that's done, then it's only about the swearing-in ceremony. So then I don't think the governor would have an issue, because so far it was about numbers. It was about having everything in order. 118 was the magic number, and that was a governor's requirement. He wanted Vijay to prove that he had all the support that it takes to form a government. And now that all of this is falling in place step by step, now it's only the swearing-in that remains. So effectively a 4-day-long saga coming to an end, possibly by tonight itself.
Well, hopefully it will come to an end. But, any word, anything that you're hearing, Siddharth, there, as far as what the barter has been among all of these parties extending their support? Are they going to get cabinet berths? Is there some sort of arrangement that has been done between CPI, CPM, VCK, as well as the TVK?
See, it's a little premature to comment right now. Those details are not available immediately. But what we can certainly say is Vijay's party has always been willing to share power. Right from the time he was campaigning, he's been saying that be it power or be it posts, they're willing to share it with their allies. So this is something Vijay's been saying since the initial phase of his campaign. However, pre-poll, he did not manage to get any allies. It's only now post the results he's managing to cobble up an alliance. So certainly he will have to keep his word, because the continuance of his government, or rather the formation of his government itself and the formation of Vijay's first government itself, depends on support of these parties. So certainly he must be honoring his word, and he must be sharing power, and he must be offering ministerial berths as well, while the exact clarity on that is yet to emerge. But we can assume for sure that Vijay would be willing to part with some ministerial berths or some, power sharing agreements that will keep these parties happy. Because Vijay is not looking at a short innings. He wants to rule for 5 years. He's got such a historic mandate. So obviously he would want to ride on this, and he would want to continue the momentum. So that way I think it would be a win-win situation, because the left parties, VCK, these are all parties that have been on the fringes. They've not been given power, a share in power or ministerial berths by the DMK. Now that the DMK is not there to give them any of that, it is the TVK's turn to share and then make sure all of them are happy, and then they can form a government and continue to rule.
Siddharth, amid all of this political hurdling that has been going on in Tamil Nadu, one interesting bit has come out of the DMK. The Congress party has, of course, sealed the deal with the TVK. And now Kani Modi has reportedly written to the Lok Sabha Speaker saying that we want to shift our seating arrangement away from the Congress because we are no longer in alliance with them, clearly reflecting the kind of rift and internal, power tussles that have hit the opposition bloc amid Tamil Nadu election results.
Yes, the election results in Tamil Nadu are not just a local election result. This is having national ramifications because the India alliance is actually a continuation of what was earlier the UPA era alliance in many ways. So the DMK and Congress have been together since the era of Manmohan Singh's prime ministership. So UPA 1, UPA 2. So 2004 to 2014, the UPA governments were there. And what we're seeing right now, the India bloc is also in a way a continuation, a spiritual successor of the UPA era government, or rather the UPA era government is now what is the India bloc. So now the India bloc itself breaking apart is, yes, of course, a very significant moment in the country's political scheme of things, because the India bloc was seen as a primary bloc to oppose the BJP-led NDA. So now a major constituent of the India bloc, and in fact, it was a DMK, interestingly, a couple of years ago during the parliamentary polls that endorsed Rahul Gandhi as prime minister when prime ministerial candidate when no other party was willing to do so. So this is how things have suddenly turned topsy-turvy, because things were such a way that DMK and Congress were such close allies. But just in the last 5 days, things have taken such a turn that the Congress and DMK don't want to look each other in the face. So they want to sit apart from each other. That's the kind of letter that Kanimozhi has written. Kanimozhi, a parliamentarian and sister of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, former Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. She's written that letter, and that goes on to show the kind of feelings that the DMK has. Certainly a lot of bad blood between the two, and as far as DMK is concerned, they've also used the word backstabber. One of their spokespersons coming on record and referring to the Congress as backstabbers. And the Congress hitting back, saying that, look, we are respecting the people's mandate. The people wanted Vijay. So we are going with Vijay. And our reasons for going with Vijay is very simple. We don't want the BJP, RSS to rule Tamil Nadu via proxy. So we want to keep one enemy out. So we are jumping ship. That's what the Congress reasons.
That's right, Siddharth. So, even if that oath-taking ceremony, whenever that happens and the next government is formed, it's going to be interesting to see how Tamil Nadu politics, moves forward in the next few weeks and months, and how it affects and changes and redefines alliances. I'll leave it there, Siddharth. Thanks very much for joining us at the moment with all the latest.